Hi, everyone. I'm Michael Bruce, CMO at Agent Moves, and welcome to our Good to Great series. We're all about sharing the amazing stories of top realtors and how they got there so we can help make more realtors great. So let's jump in today with Brittany Kennedy. So, Brittany, just a quick little fun fact here that I want to kind of give people. You were telling me you have an identical twin,
I do.
which you'll tell us some stories, and six sisters altogether. I'm sure your father must have some experience there, very in touch with his feminine side, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And that you and your husband are a team
Yes.
and you're focused on buyers and him sellers. So, tell us a little bit first about you guys, and then we'll talk about, your journey in real estate.
Yeah. So I have my twin, and we have done all the fun things of trying to switch classes in third grade and, prank the teachers, prank boyfriends, all that stuff. And then six sisters growing up in a four-bedroom house. So a little crowded, but, we made it work. And then, yes, my husband, he is Lebanese. And so he's actually from Beirut, Lebanon. And we both got into this, not too long ago. And we've just been working hard to make a name for ourselves. And we have a team together. So not by choice, but I've been working more with the buyers and he works more with the sellers. It's just kind of how we flow. We have good, strong suits on opposite ends. He's the negotiator, he's the go-getter when it comes to getting business, and I'm the patient, organized, so yeah.
Oh, excellent, excellent. So, yeah, tell us about the journey, like how you guys got started in real estate. Where was it one of you first? Did you both go into this together?
Yeah, so it was me first, and it was because of him. He saw it in me. I was actually a physical therapist assistant in a neuro unit in the hospital, and I was coming home just tired every day. And he was like, "You are working so hard. You cannot do this to yourself for the rest of your life." So he saw that drive in me and the businesswoman in me, and was like, "Just give real estate a shot." He was actually looking to buy a house, so I got my license. He was my first client. So that was
Wait,
last year.
is this pre-marriage?
Yeah, so this was pre-marriage.
Okay.
So I got licensed in March of 2023. He bought his house in June of 2023, and that was my only sale that year. But then it was, I had left the hospital. I started part-time, the hospital, full-time real estate in the fall of last year. And he was helping me. He's a business analyst. So he made sheets for me of people to call based off of their equity, length of home ownership. Like if they're in a two-story house and they've been there for 20 years, they're likely going to downsize. And so I was just grinding, calling these people every day. And I got a little bit of business from that. But really what happened was like one night he was wanting to help me so bad. And he couldn't get into real estate yet because he didn't have his green card yet. So it was very like restricted on what he could do work wise here in America. So he was just helping me on the back end. But one night he stayed up all night thinking about how to help me. And he ended up creating this idea where we would network with agents across the country. And from there, we met Sahar Khatib. She's in Houston, Texas, and she really took us under her wing. She's from Beirut also, which was super crazy. So, and she was at Mega Camp on stage with Gary Keller as well. But from there, she just helped us network with all of these agents and build these relationships across the country. And from there, everything just exploded. Kareem got licensed in June of this year and has had 5 closings. I think he's at 2 million, over 2 million in sales now. I'm at over 7, all within like a span of 1 year. Like it was insane how together, him and I were just able to grow.
So outside of your tenacity and just working day and night, tell me a little bit about what else you think has, helped with your success.
It, like I said earlier, the strengths that we each have and the weaknesses that we each have, we complement each other so well because I'm a little bit more shy when it comes to getting new business. I don't like to come off as a salesperson. Cream makes over 100 cold calls a day. He will sit there and call, and he's not afraid to get told no. He's not afraid to get yelled at. but the way he does it, he doesn't do it like a typical agent, just like, hey, you want to sell your house. He tries to create these relationships with them. But then for me, I tend to reach out to people like in a friendship way, real estate really has given me time back to form more relationships with people, and then like reach out to the people in my sphere that I already know and build those relationships more. And it's just, I love this job.
That's awesome. I love that. I love hearing that. Yeah, I have to say, I'm talking to a lot of very experienced realtors as well, 10, 15, 25 years. And there is this love and passion. And you're definitely headed in the right, not selling and just looking to help people is definitely a model I've seen in my 100 years of, running agencies and selling people, digital advertising and so forth. When you stop selling and you start helping, it's a whole other way that you're accepted. And that's kind of what this is really all about, right? Sharing wisdom, sharing things that you've done, hearing his story and yours. So how do you see growth now coming? What are you looking to do to, take this to the next level?
And that's so funny because that's something that like we have been working on for our goals in 2025 is how to just form our business and stay ahead. And we have so many ideas that, Sahar had spoken about leveraging your business. And she did it in a way so that she could still prioritize her family. And so she hired out showing agents, but she didn't call them showing agents. She called them her partners. She paid them differently. She didn't pay them door to door. She paid them a percentage of her commission that she made. And she sacrificed all of that just to spend time with her family. And that's something that Kareem and I are looking at doing. How can we better serve the clients? Should we start partnering with cleaners and people who can come in and better upgrade a home so that it will sell better for the client? And that's one of our goals in 2025 is to expand our business into the market like that.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the things, take a look up Stacy Esser. It's ESSER. That's like her thing. It's, her method she created is value up. And that's what she was actually presenting at Mega Camp, was how you value up a home. And she has a whole strategy and process for that, right? And again, it's not selling, it's helping, but it's this whole prep slow, sell fast is one of the three pillars of the value up. And that is it. And how do you go in, analyze the home, help the homeowner see, wow, if we do these kind of things, the ROI that you're going to get back on this is going to be fantastic. Right. And let me help you with this and the staging and so forth. So you're headed in the right direction. That is from what I've seen, the best things you can be doing for your customers.
And we kind of have that in our back pocket. We are so fortunate. Kareem's parents, his mom is an interior designer and his dad's an architect. And they're based out of Cairo and Dubai and Lebanon. And they do amazing work. And I love their work because it's so luxurious, but it's a different type of luxury that we don't have here that I think we're slow to catch on to with the trends. It's like they're ahead of the trends over there. So we're trying to really like leverage what we have and make it bigger.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, that's a differentiator as you're, building your story, and especially for your husband presenting to buyers, I'm sort of trying to get more sellers to talk about your uniqueness in staging. Could be a kind of like your, unique selling proposition, if you will, on, who you guys are. That's a cool differentiator. Yep, I really like it. All right, excellent. So, yeah, I think you got a great story. Love hearing that within a year, how fast, the two of you have done this together, and that you're doing it together is fantastic. I don't think there are a lot of, when you talk about a lot of husbands and wives working together, I know the people I know, I think would kill each other. So my wife's a therapist, so that's not going to happen with me. But it's great that you guys can be together and enjoy it and, have this passion, and only wish you great success. And, check out the other videos as we post these, and you'll learn some great things from realtors that have, again, that 10, 20 years experience, and where they can go from there, where they're going and the things they're doing, but that you're already connected with kind of like a coach, I've heard is critical. And even for the great realtors that are out there, great realtors have coaches, and those coaches have coaches. So, stay with it and just, stay the course. I think you guys got some magic going there.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. So thank you so much, and really to everyone else, hope you enjoyed the episode and you got some good little nuggets out of Brittany. And if you want to show us a little bit of love by hitting the like and subscribe button, we'd appreciate it. So thank you again, Brittany.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Bye bye.